Hello. Good day, everybody. Is it a disappointment I'm still alive? I know it's gotta be so burdensome that I just won't die already. I mean, come on now. How many times have y'all sent hitmen to me? The question is, my favorite, is how many death spills have you ushered in over me? I mean, my mom, robust, healthy woman, faithful, loyal to her health care, and it showed. It showed. She was always very proud of her blood work. I enjoyed looking it over with her. And my mom, she was always had to do her blood sugar. Faithful to it, to a T. Once in a while, she may not write down all of the results. Just once in a rare while. But she always made it fun. She had us guess her blood sugar every time. And then we learned how to ask her what she ate, when did she eat, when did she last eat, and what she ate, you know? And then we'd even ask if she had some waters and stuff. But these were questions that she taught us. That's how into my mom's health care she was. Her cardiologist even said that whenever he is her age, he would be very, very lucky to have a heart as strong as hers. My mom's only meds were like diabetic in nature and a statin, glaucoma. That's pretty much it. She took Fosamax, graduated from that, and rebuilt her bone density. I'm just like my mom. My athletic nature, I get that from my mom. She had the sexiest legs. She's a beautiful woman. My dad did good. He was very flawed. That was awesome. And did his best. And he let my mom raise us and enforced whatever she said. So we weren't raised the sociopathic pathology. He did good. He did his best. And I'm very proud of my father. And my mom loved him more than, well, I wouldn't say more than anything. She loved him faithfully. And, my mom had a fall. Had a minor hip fracture. The x-ray had shown mass in her abdomen. So if it wasn't for the hip fracture, which my mom held very well from, especially for geriatric, because this was like, the year before she passed. So if it wasn't for that fracture, we suspect we wouldn't have known that she had the liver cancer. And so, which we were just like, what? My mom was like, oh, come on now. She got her blood work done regularly and there were no anomalies. So the question is, the fuck? Because, let's put it this way. The liver cancer, stage 3 would have been 3 centimeters. Stage 4 would have been 4 centimeters. It was fucking 12 centimeters, bitches. I mean, how on earth did it go 12 centimeters? And the blood work, it must have been between her last blood work and the finding of it. And she never missed any of her screenings or anything. So it was like, wow, where'd the fuck that come from? And there was a lot of dissension in my family. So I withdrew. And of course, I was hurt too. I shut down. But I stayed away and didn't cause any dissension. I kept quiet. Did my best to be respectful. But at any rate, so I didn't take all of my mom's calls because I was hurt. If I could do it over again, I probably would do it the same, because I thought maintaining my silence was a bit more dignified than hashing out the disparities in the family. I'll never regret that, because I knew when my mom passed, she didn't understand everything. Gang stalking, everything. I was comforted by it. But during the last phone call that I declined, I had this weird experience. I didn't answer the call, and it was like there was a jolt in the atmosphere of the room. It's like huge jolt. You know, it wasn't like a jolt happened to my body. It was like a jolt happened in the atmosphere, and I was there. And in that moment, I felt the presence of Tim, my ex-husband. That was really weird, because I didn't understand where that jolt came from. And I didn't understand why his presence would come up like that. The man was still alive. But I felt him like I've never had an experience like that. Then I found out that that jolt actually is what I believe for my truth. That's whenever I was shifted into different timelines. I'm like, okay. Learned that from one of my other YouTubers, because he described an experience, and I was like, that's what happened to me. And, okay, that explains the jolt. That doesn't explain Tim's presence coming up in that. And then, you know, that's the wonderful thing about the universe, is that I was taught genius leaves clues. You just gotta look for the clues. That experience, it was more like a nail in the coffin to the truth, which is, I completely, after my experiences that I've had, I allegate my mother. Her life was taken through black magic witchcraft. I believe she was sacrificed by a satanic cult that's on my ass. But I believe it was my ex that sacrificed her. But that is my allegation. I understand I could be, grossly incorrect, but that's my truth. And in the event it's not, then, you know, it just is what it is. But I will